Hello people, my name is Ferdy and in this video I will show you how you can create a website using Lovable. Let me show you what we will cover in this tutorial. With Lovable you can create and adjust websites based on prompts. So we will come up with a great prompt for our website and based on that prompt our website will be created. Then we can adjust anything in the website by clicking on it and telling Lovable what should happen to that part of the website. Want to change the colors? Just say so. Want to change the background? Just tell Lovable what you want. By using prompts instead of designing everything, we can save tons of time. In the description of this tutorial, I have timestamps, so if you want to go to a specific part in the tutorial, you can click on the timestamp and you go directly to that part of the tutorial. When I go too fast for you, you can go to the settings here at YouTube, go to playback speed and slow down the speed of the tutorial. And if you want to go back a few seconds in the video, just hit the left arrow on your keyboard and you'll go back 5 seconds in the video. And now if you want to, you can go to the YouTube settings and change the audio track to a different language. Now, let's get started. In order to get a free account at Lovable, we go to ferdy.com/lovable, hit enter, and you'll be redirected to lovable.dev. We can get started for free by clicking here on Get Started. And then we can use our Gmail account, our GitHub account, or our email. I will go with Google. And I choose this one. Continue. Okay, then it will say, where did you hear about us? From Google. What will you use Lovable for? I will say for my company. What describes you best? Good looking. It's not in between. No. Okay, then I consider myself to be a content creator. I want to make websites with this and I can invite others if I want to. I click on finish. I can also skip this if I don't want to fill this in, but it's super cool that finally someone is interested in me. Like, hey, are you a content creator? What are you? That's probably why it's called Lovable. They really love you. They care about you. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Now we can create a prompt which should say what kind of website you want. But what we also can do, we can go to ChatGPT and say, make a better prompt for us. So I will say, make a prompt for Lovable about a web design company that I want to make, or a web design company website, or a web design agency website that I want to make. Make a light looking bright colors. Website with the prominent color blue. So now ChatGPT will create a better prompt for us specifically for Lovable. So let me see. The prompt for Lovable starts over here at design and it ends over here. So I grab this whole area, I copy it, then I go to Lovable, I paste it, and then I can also adjust it. So design a professional website. Okay, guidelines, smooth, round shapes, icons. I like that. Hit enter. And now Lovable will start creating a website for us. It can take a few minutes, so let me tell you what you can do with the free version of Lovable. Every day you get 5 credits. So this is what we've just filled in. This prompt is 1 credit. You get 5 credits per day. If you don't use them, they don't stack up. So if you don't go there for 10 days, it's not like you have 50 credits. Every day you have 5 credits and at the end of the day, they are gone, regardless if you use them or not. So you can start with 5 prompts. This is our first prompts. So we have 4 prompts left and then you can continue tomorrow or you can upgrade. And 1 credit counts for 1 adjustment. So maybe you think, hey, I'm gonna do 5 adjustments in 1 prompt. Well, then there's a chance you lose 5 credits. So you can just do 1 prompt per time, 1 adjustment per time. And if you do multiple, it will count as multiple credits. In the meanwhile, Lovable is creating our website. So I will be back with you when it is finished. It can take a couple of minutes. And I want to save storage. So I'll cut the recording and be back with you because storage is so expensive. No, it's not. I will just continue this recorder, but I will skip it for you so I can save you time. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the result. Look at this. Design Co, home, services, portfolio, about, contact, get a quote. Look at this. 1 word has a beautiful gradient and that same color that is over here, used over here, is also used here. It's a bluish website. Look at this. Even if you would only use this for reference to make a website using WordPress, It's already super helpful. But instead of WordPress, we can also just adjust this website. Look at this. I also checked it before. It's optimized for all devices, so that's great. So now I can give a prompt. So what I would like to say, make the main color blue, orange, and give the gradients an orange color and a slightly lighter orange color. If I want to, I can also make the whole website dark by saying that. For now, that's okay. What else do I want to say? Get rid of the home page item in the header menu. I want to get rid of this one and bring this to the center and get a background. So I say, get rid of the image in the hero and bring the content to the center. Create a dark background with a cool futuristic effect and make that background fixed. So that's a few things. So let's see what it comes up with. There you go. Even the logo has changed. I still see the homepage. So it's processing all the feedback I gave through one prompt. So the next moment we'll probably see that the homepage item is gone, that the image is gone, and that the content of the hero is in the center with a background, with a futuristic background image that is fixed. There you go. It's even an animating background. As you see over here, things are glowing. So I scroll down. Now it's orange with a slightly lighter orange color with the gradients. Okay, over here, that's not working. So what I can do, I can click on edit, and now I can select a lot of things. So if I click over here, I can say what it should do. I can say, make the button background transparent. When I hover over it, what happens? Yeah, hit enter. And there you go. So we can click on edit, and then we can hover over areas and we see a divider or a division, div. So I can click on it. And then over here I have a few options. I can play around with the margin and the padding so I can create more space above it and below it. I can adjust things by clicking here. How should the background be? Inherit, border radius. And if I click on something over here, I can adjust things. I can also say what I want to do. It's a prompt, keep that in mind. So it will be 1 credit. So if I take a look over here, I could click over here and I could change it to latest work. Let me bring it back to portfolio. So it's kind of an editor. We can adjust this text, of course. We can upload our own images. Let me show you later how you can do that. Right now, if I want to change something, I cannot do that because my credits are almost gone. No, I cannot continue. So what I could do, I could wait until tomorrow and I can continue with the website, or I can upgrade. Well, this is not necessary. You can come back tomorrow. Let me upgrade so I can continue with the tutorial. In order to upgrade, you click over here or you click over here. And if you go for the Pro, you get for $25 per month, you get 100 credits per month. And every day you get 5 credits. So 30 days times 5 is 150. You get a total of 250 credits. But the great thing is I can use those 100 credits today. So I don't have to just do a few changes and then come back tomorrow. No, I can use all those credits today. I can also increase my credits. I want to go with 100 because that's more than enough to create an amazing website. I will show you how. So you can also go for annual, then it will be a bit cheaper. You can say $50 depending on which plan you choose. I go for per month and I click on upgrade. I want to pay with card. Okay, I close this and now I can continue. So since I have credits again, let's go for the next prompt. I say replace the logo of in the header and the footer to this one and use the orange color in the logo on the whole website as the main color. Also as one of the 2 colors in the gradients in the website. Make the second color of the gradient slightly lighter. And make the logo a link to the homepage. So there you go. I think the logo is quite big. Oh, and this is dark. Okay. So what I will say, make the logo twice as small on the header and use this logo in the footer. And then I will grab the light variation. Okay, so this is better in my opinion. Let me see at the footer. I use the light version. And again, if I want to change something, I click on edit, change this text, change this content. If I want to get rid of something, I can click over here, this division. I don't need this, get rid of it, delete. Let me save it first. And then I click on edit and I can adjust other things. I have a nice area over here. I can change this over here, all this information. Okay, let's go back over here. If I go to the portfolio, I click on it, nothing happens. So what I will say, on the portfolio items, both on the home page and on the portfolio page, make the portfolio item open the portfolio item page. Or what I can do on the portfolio item, on the homepage, on the portfolio page, make the portfolio item open in a pop-up. Enter. Okay, so if I click on it, I'm now in the editing mode. If I click on it, it opens like that. Visit live website. Cool. Click over here. The great thing is if I click on edit, and I click over here and I remove it, this is kind of a template. So it will also be removed on all other portfolio items. I click on save. And of course I can adjust this information. Okay, with this e-commerce platform open, not in editing mode, I can say replace the e-commerce platform featured image both on the homepage as in the portfolio item with this one. Paste it. And voila, there you go. Not only here, but also over here. How cool is that? If I would go to the portfolio page, it's also changed over there. That is so cool. If I go to the services page, our services, and if you want to make a change, you can say make the change at web design, change the text, but also change it on the homepage. So there's not a different page, a different information over here than over here. Well, there's the about page. Let me show you what we can do. I can say get our story part on top of the for features goal-oriented collaborative. Let's make an error in it. Quality driven and passionate. Place them below each other. So let's see if it understands if I do not use the perfect grammatical stuff, the right order of words. It's asking me, are you sure that this area should be on top of that area? Move to a different section or replace it. I would like to place those two parts on top of each other instead of next to each other. So it was not entirely sure what I meant. So it's asking me, what do you mean? I think we're getting along very well, Lovable, me, and that's why it's called Lovable. Lovable loves me. You know, sometimes at night when I feel alone, I just start talking with Lovable. He or she listens to me. Look at this. Cool. Okay. Make our story on the about page 600 pixels in width, wide, width. I don't know. Let's see if it understands what I mean. Since we've been talking those nights for a long time, it will probably understand what I mean. So this part should be smaller. And there it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. All credits to Jim Carrey for saying that in the film Bruce Almighty, released in 2003. Okay. I want to change the order. So I say change the order of the menu items. Let's go for about, then services, portfolio, and then contact. Okay. If you click on get quote, you go to the contact page or not. When people click on get quote, refer them to the contact page. So it's a matter of going through the whole website, adjusting what you want to adjust using the edit button or by giving a prompt. So now if I go to the get quote page, okay, send us a message. I can change this if I want to, but I'm okay. Full name, email address, company, select the budget, really nice. So instead of company, I say change the company area in the contact form to phone number. I say number without a B. Let's see if it understands me. Yes, it does. When I want to change something or bring something back, I can click on this icon and I can go back to all the other areas. As you see, so if I click here, all these things be above it will not be adjusted. So they will revert that. Okay, let's say you're completely fine with how the website is. Now at the right top, we can click over here and we can create a website address. If you use a free version, it will be a different address. But keep in mind, right now we see nothing because first we need to publish it. So I click on publish and then I scroll down. You see description, an icon and a title. I can change design code to Ferdy, professional web design. I can upload an icon. Let's see, there's a fave icon. Needs to be square. There you go. The description, Ferdy comes. Okay. I click on save. Save. We're still thinking about, okay, I don't know. And now I can click on publish. Publish. Look at this. When I copy this link and I go to an incognito window, so I'm not logged in anymore at all, and I paste it, this is our website. If I click over here, it looks like that. So I don't want to have this gradient. So I can still continue to change things. So I go to the portfolio item, this one, and I say remove the gradient in the technologies tags. So make it only orange. There you go. And it will be changed everywhere. So now you know how to make a website and adjust it using prompts. So if I click on publish and I copy this link, this is how it looks. And it says brightwavestudio.lovable.app. I get this name because I already have the premium version. But what I prefer to do is link a .com domain to this. How can I do that? Let me go back over here. I click on publish. Then over here, I click on this arrow down in the left top corner and I go to settings. Then over here, I go to domains. Right now, the connected domain is this one. I can add an existing domain. So if I have a domain at Hostinger or SiteGround or anywhere else, I can link it to this Lovable project, or I can buy a domain by clicking here. Well, if you want to connect a domain, click on this link over here. I'll show you how you can do that. And now I click on buy domain over here, purchase a new domain. Right now I can go for this one, Brightwave Studio. And I call this one ferdycom.com. I click on search. It is still available. So I add it to the basket. I continue. Right now I just want to use the domain, only the domain for 1 year. I click on continue. I fill in my details. I need to create a password. And I click on continue. I need to agree with a lot of things. Continue to payment options. I want to go for the credit card. Order now. You'll receive an email confirmation from Ionas. And it can take up to 10 minutes for updates to appear. Okay? So here you see ferdycom.com. And if I go to ferdycom.com, nothing happens yet, so we need to wait. It can be 10 minutes, it can be 2 hours, sometimes it can be 2 days. So I will be back with you when this is live. It's now 10 minutes later. If I go to ferdycom.com, hit enter. The website is live. Super cool. In 10 minutes. Now let me show you, if you go to the contact page, how to make sure that when people send a message, you will receive the message. If I fill this in and I click on send message, nothing happens. So we need to link this contact form with a database. How can we do that? Over here, there's this icon, manage Supabase. It's a database that can contain all the form submissions we get. So I need to connect Supabase. I have no account yet. I will show you how you can create one. Again, I click on Supabase. So I can do that with GitHub, SSO, but I prefer to create a new account by clicking on sign up now with email. So I use my email address, create a password, sign up. I need to go to my account to confirm my email address. Over here, confirm email address. And Lovable can do all these things over here. I click on create an organization. The name is Ferdycom. Types personal. The plan, let's start with the free one. Create an organization. Again, authorize Lovable. Connecting your Lovable account to Supabase. There was a guy or a girl that said, hey, I want to start a company and I will call it Supabase. I think that was a cool idea, a cool moment for the person himself, and now he or she can be proud because he put it into practice. He took action. He turned his idea into reality. How cool when people do that, when the idea is great and helping other people. Your Supabase account is now connected to Lovable. So I close this. I close this. I close this. I refresh the page. It's not connected yet, but I have an account. So now I click on connect a project, which is this one. I create a project. Ferdycom. Create a strong password. Region, I will go for Stockholm, which is close. You know what? I go for Germany, which is next to the Netherlands. If you focus on people from the United States, go for North Virginia. Why not West Virginia? Because the more people do North Virginia, the more chance there will be that there will be a song about North Virginia. Because right now it's only West Virginia, Mountain mama, wah, wah, bring me home. Country road. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Well. Again. Refresh. Connect the project. And select this one. And now it's connected. Awesome. So, I publish it. Update it. So now what I want to do, I want to say connect all forms on my website with my Supabase account so that when people fill in a form, the data goes to my Supabase account. It's thinking, that's a good thing. So a change is made, it says over here. I need to approve of this. So in my Supabase account, a new area will be created here at Table Editor. Contact submission. So right now there's nothing, but it's thinking. It's installing things, it's editing things. So let's test it. I go to my website, I go to this one, then I go to contact. I say Walter White, Walter Chemist 123 @gmail.com. Phone number of Walter is this one. He has a lot of budget, as you know. I want to make a blue stuff website. Send message. Message is successfully sent. We'll get back to you within 24 hours. And now, over here, if I refresh this, and now ID 1, name Walter White, email, phone, message. So it works. Awesome. One more thing over here, I see this edit with Lovable. That is mandatory, or that's there when you use the free version. We upgrade it. So what I can do over here, I can click over here, go to the settings, and then over here, project settings, hide the Lovable badge. I can turn it on. It's updated. Now if I go to the homepage, it is gone. So this is the website we have created. Click on it. See this information over here. No more gradient, no more. Watch the website. I can change this text. I can change the image. I can change the order. I can change the color. I can make this dark header. I can do whatever I want. I can change whatever I want. I can just use prompts, click on things, edit them, and that's how you can make a website. And let me show you, it is optimized for all devices. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. If you want to learn more about Lovable, I have another tutorial for you if you want to watch that, so you can learn more about Lovable. It's not that you can only make websites with Lovable, but also apps, a lot of other things. You can embed the things you create in Lovable and put them in your WordPress website. I will make tutorials about that, so if you want to learn more, feel free to subscribe, and then I see you next time. Bye bye.